Hello. I'd like to apologize. I haven't made a video in a while. Um, my headphones and my microphone broke, so uh, I failed to replace it, and therefore I couldn't make a video. So I do apologize for that. I would like to start off by saying that also that I make these videos for myself. It's kind of like my trading journal. But if anyone happens to see this, um, then I hope you learn from it. But going back from my last two trades, I traded on December 4th and December 8th, where I made 968 coming back after a month off. Then on the 8th, I made 226. But that one was a kind of like a lucky trade. Then December 11th, I traded ticker symbol SFIX. I'm going to take a quick review on that. Today is the 20. Shows me today is. Okay, not showing me. I don't know what the date is. Today is the 22nd of December. The 22nd of December. Um, Sorry, I'm a little sleep deprived, more rest deprived. But let me go on to the full screen. On December 11th, I traded this stock right here. Damn, I went up by a lot. It's been uptrending ever since I got into it. Thank God I stopped shorting it. Um, so right here on the 11th, I lost $85. I don't recall what happened because it was so long ago, but I can remember from the top from off my memory that I shorted. I think um, market open. Sorry, police is sorry. Sorry, police sirens are going off right now. I live in a hood, so you can expect it. But I grew up in the hood too, so. But so right here, I remember shorting it, and they squeezed up on me, and um, I probably most likely didn't cover, and it pulled back, and I got it out for a small loss, failing to cut losses quickly. I've been struggling with that for quite some time now. Lately, I've been getting lucky, but it's building bad habit, and I'm praying that this doesn't happen. That I don't get scarred by it. But after that trade, and I wish I did videos for each trade because there's many lessons that I needed to talk about, and I failed to do so. But on ARVN, I traded ARVN. Shorted on the 17th, um, right here. I still don't remember what happened here, but I probably shorted here, market open, or here, and I shorted a little bit too early, failed to cover, and I lost $320. That's a large amount. I'm sure I can't remember how I fucked up that one, but I know I didn't cut my losses quickly and a whole lot of other stuff. But like I said, I should have made the video that day, because my thoughts were still fresh on that trade, but I didn't, and now I don't remember what's going on. But I probably and that was the 17th. So yeah, I can remember more of it. I can remember a little bit more now looking at this the previous day. So it ran up the 15th, 16th, it came crashing down. I think it was still green on the day. No, it wasn't green on the day. I was trying to go in for a second red day, but instead of second red days are not as predictable or anticipatable or whatever the word is, but it does tend to go down a bit more from the first red day. And I probably tried to get in on that red day, and it didn't go as planned, and I failed to cut losses quickly, and probably allowed the loss to continue to run and um, covered at some point. And then look, you'll see right here, it does the big crash. Including the 7/18th, it does another big crash. I probably stopped watching that after a while. Um, I kept it on my watch list simply because, just like SFIX, they're all doing well. I mean, like, um, I'm just waiting for that big crash, but I haven't been able to get it, and I haven't been paying attention to it like that to be trying to short it. Um, but I keep it on my watch list just in case I can catch it. Um, there was another stock, the LAZR, that went down. Um, LAZR that went down $25 from from where it spiked, and that was on the 4th of December. But let me just go back to show you guys. That shit went from like the 18s to a fucking practically 50 pre-market. I think it was 50 or something like that, and it came down over $25 per share. And I remember I made I think a small amount per share, and I could have made way more, but I covered too early. So here it is coming back up again. Have been uptrending ever since. Um, so I put this on my watch list, and just in case something does happen, and I will organize it as well, just in case anything happens. But I'm not really looking to trade it. I'm just here to watch it. Um, So after that, I traded ARV and again on the 18th. I don't remember what day this happened, but I after after probably the week of 14 to 18, I had some an investment in stocks um that were worth about $6,000. Um, and I had it in a separate broker. And what I decided to do was combine my long-term investment stocks with my day trading account so that I can be over the PDT rule. I did that I think last week or this week, last week actually, and now I'm over the PDT rule. Finally got over the PDT rule, and yeah, I'm over the PDT rule. And that was last week, and ever since then I've been kind of trading a little bit better. A little worse. AVR, and when I lost at 320, I'm assuming that's because I was too worried about my day trades. And but getting into it on the 18th, um, I probably shorted here. It didn't go my way, or I probably failed to cover, and it squeezed up on me, and I covered, and then it came crashing down. Um, you know, that's on me. But of course, as you see here, it comes crashing down. Perfect opportunity. Um, that's my bad. That's my failure to properly, you know, hit entries. But I can remember that day again too. I was probably really worried about. Damn, I only had 1 day trade. I can remember that day. I only had 1 day trade, and I was trying to be very careful with all my trades. Or I think I had 2 day trades left. But all I remember is I was trying to be extra careful, and it didn't work out for me. So as we go on to the other stock, um, CURO, this stock was really tricky. Um, on the 18th, I can remember I shorted it, um, and you guys are gonna look down at me for this, but on the 18th, um, I shorted it. I believe it squeezed up on me. I lost a large amount that I got in again with a higher share count, and I shorted it, and it came crashing down. I got lucky, and I made up for what I lost, but I think I added onto a loser, and I didn't cut losses quickly, and I sized in too big, and I was down a lot, but luckily I came up on top, and I made $479. Um, I can't remember my entries or my exits, but I can remember that this trade went bad for me. And I walked away from the computer feeling sick. Oh, I remember now. I remember now. Um, I shorted it. I think I was up or down. I can remember. And then where is it? Put the 1 minute chart on. Right here. Right here, I decided, okay, I lost some money or I think something happened. And I'm like, let me give this a second try. And no, fuck. Where's the 18? Right here, yes. I shorted it or something happened um and I think I made money or it didn't go my way and I was trying to make back the money that I lost and I longed it instead of shorting it. And as I'm longing it, I'm up like it's crazy because I sized in a bit too big. My entry was bad and the stock literally um gave me multiple chances. So I probably longed it around 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and it came down and then it bounced back up. And I was up 500 and I don't know what was going on with me, but I failed to take my gains. I just couldn't hit the button. I'm like, I want more, I want more. Because I remember I was shorting it here or somewhere here and it just kept pushing up on me. Then I added shares, and then it pushed up on me again, and I was like, it just keep pushing up on me. It kept pushing up on me, and I'm getting really frustrated with this stock. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just long it since the chart is telling me to long. I'm just gonna long it. Then when I looked at the yearly chart, I'm like, bro, this shit's choppy, but it's going down overall. So going back to the 18, I was just like, what the fuck? Why is this doing this to me? So I'm like, if I long it, it's just gonna keep pushing up and keep pushing up. I'll be profitable or I'll profit. And I think like right here is where I entered somewhere right here, and it pushed up. I was up 1,800. I mean, I was up 500. I didn't take my gain. It came down. Then it pushed up again, up 500. Didn't take it. Came down 200 again. Up again, 500. Didn't take my gain. Somewhere around here. It's 5 minute chart. Up 500, didn't take my game, down again. Up 500, didn't take my game, down again. It just kept happening and happening and happening. It was so frustrating. I promise you, it was so frustrating. It wore me the fuck out. Um, thank God it was my day off from work. I just took a nap. I couldn't go do Uber. I couldn't try to go to work. I didn't do shit, man. I was so worn out and emotionally drained and frustrated. I just went to bed right after. I just couldn't do it no more. And that's my fault. I fucked myself up. I drove myself crazy. I went through emotional roller coasters. I went through emotional roller coasters, and um, I caused this upon myself. It got to the point I started praying, literally praying to God, yo, just please let me get out on top. Please just let me get out on top. Please. And I'm like, give me one more chance. That one more chance came, boom, still didn't get out. Then they gave me another chance, and I just said, fuck it. I hit my order at like, it was, I think it was 17 or 16, 1775 or something, or 1780 or 18, yeah, 1775, and um, it executed. And as it's executing, I'm like, damn, I should have put it to 18, 1718. I mean, $18 instead of 1775. Like a dumbass. And see where I hear where it hit $18. I'm like, damn, I should have put it there instead. Probably would have never got there. Or I know my order made it go up to 18. But as soon as I got out, I just turned off the computer, walked away, came back probably like an hour later to look at it. It did this big crash. I did the math on this crash. If I stayed in to hit here, I would have been down $2,000, $2,500. I was so grateful, but I was so disappointed in myself for not taking singles, not cutting losses when it went my way, adding to a loser. Just so many rules broken. Um, that I had talked to someone. I was so depressed, um, and I had to just literally sit down and express myself to them and ask them why am I struggling. And this person knew nothing about the stock market, knew nothing about trading, but gave me a lot of advice that I heard before by successful traders. And I was told that, I just need to write down my rules. And before I trade, I need to read them. And then while I'm trading, I need to process them in my mind and to remind myself not to make those same mistakes. Not only that, I was told to constantly, process my rules in my head all the time. And while I'm in a trade, ask myself, am I breaking rule number one, rule number two, rule number three? Because it's like a snowball effect. Once you break one rule, you start breaking all the other rules. So I started applying that today in my trade. When I get to that, thinking about, okay, am I breaking this rule? Am I breaking that rule? And once I felt like I was breaking one rule, the next rule started getting broken too. Um, and that's what happened today. But it really helped me out to really write down my rules and revise them, and while I'm in a trade, talk to myself. Did I break rule number one? Okay, if I broke rule number one, rule number two is coming next. I need to just follow my first rule so I can get out of all of this. But I made a list of all the rules that I need to apply, and I gotta read it while I'm trading. Um, I'm sorry, I'm tired of talking right now. So yeah, that's it. So then going into today, um, I traded two stocks. This stock as well. This stock was the first stock I traded. Um, so yeah, today's the 22nd now, but the 21st I traded the stock. Um, Traded as soon as it opened. It opened as red, and I knew that it was going to come crashing down, or tanking, or panicking, or just fading down. But when it opened, I waited till to see if it was going to spike first, and which it did, and it had a minor spike. I missed this entry right here, but I entered like right here, and remembering it from the previous trading day, I knew I didn't want to mess around with the stock. I didn't want to, take a risk on this stock because it was real tricky. Although I came up green on this stock, um, I got my ass handed to me. So I was like, man, I'm cutting losses quickly. This doesn't go my way. So I shorted here, somewhere around here. I think at 1624, and yeah, 1624, and it came crashing down. I don't know where I shorted. I think it was 1524 then. If not 1624, 1524, but it was something 24. And the stock bounced on me. The first what it did was when I shorted it, it came straight down. Yeah, to real low, 1535. So it had to been 1524 is where um I don't fucking remember. Fuck. I shorted somewhere here. I think I shorted 1624 somewhere around here. Came down and it bounced back, and I was like practically, I was up $250, and when it bounced, I practically lost almost all my gains, and I was about to hit back to break even, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm not going through this roller coaster again. I failed to take my single, and now I'm back to repeating the same cycle I was doing last week. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Once it goes down a little bit, I'm covering. If it hits my entry, I'm covering. Either way, I'm fucking covering. And I covered. And I made 150. And then look, it just fucking tanked. It just came down, 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 down. I missed it. Honestly, I missed it. But I was still proud of myself for getting out because I've been failing to follow this rule. So I'm trying to break these bad habits of mine. As I'm um away from my computer, something's telling me to get back to my computer so I can ABCD this motherfucker. And I didn't really want to get back onto the computer because after my two trades today, I was really overwhelmed and drained, and I was too emotional today. That's what caused me to not trade again today. But there was another opportunity where I could have played the bounce or the ABCD pattern, but I failed to do so. So that's my fault. For that right there, I need to really improve in that area in my trading because that's going to affect much of my gains, much opportunity. I can't be fucking leaving my computer when there's still opportunity, you know. I mean, I don't need to try to make all the money, but um, I do need to. I do need to take advantage of opportunities. Um, so the next stock I traded was ticker symbol WBAI. and I made 200 and something dollars off of it. I gotta do the math. Um, Let me see. I'll tell you right now. So ticker symbol CURO. I made 147, and ticker symbol WBAI. I made $217 off of it. Now this stock, I mean, you should slap me in my face for this one because I deserve it. Um, of course, I wouldn't let anybody slap me in my face, but I made a major mistake with this one. You can see where I fucked up. Uh, so, where is it? What happened? So, market opens. I had no idea this was spiking, but it spiked after I traded CURO. I saw this here, and I think I shorted either here. I know I didn't short here. Either here or here. And the stock squeezed up on me. I didn't cover. I don't think I covered here. If I shorted here, I know I didn't cover here. Um, I probably failed to take my gains, hoping that it would fall some more. So it started up trending. I didn't cover here, and I didn't cover here. Um, I actually failed to take a single on this stock, and it started squeezing on me. So I started adding into this to a loser. But when I added to the loser, only 50 shares got executed, or 56 shares got executed. So I was just like, whatever. Then it came down some more. I was up $200. I still didn't take it. I wanted more. So then it squeezed up on me some more. I was down literally $500. I didn't know what the fuck to do. Um, nah. Okay, so it had to been here. Um, I can't remember where it happened, but I didn't. At this point, I didn't know what the fuck to do. Um, so I added somewhere around here. So yeah, I didn't cover here. I added here, and that bitch just came crashing down. Either here or here, it came crashing down, and luckily I hit the. I added. I had 1,000 shares. I added. I had 1,000 shares in total. I added around here to make it 1,000, and luckily, I shorted at the very top, and it came crashing down. And I was like, "Yo, fuck this shit. I'm not holding for large gains." Um, and I came down. I was up like $200. I was down 500. I came back, made my whole entire 500, and I was up $200. Still didn't cover. It bounced back. I was back to break even or somewhere around here, and I came down again, and I just covered. I just entered my order, covered, made 217. It crashed down all the way like this. I didn't give a fuck at this point. I was disappointed in myself, but I didn't give a fuck because I was like, bro, you are breaking your rules, and I can hear Tim Sykes' voice in my head. He's like, man, if you don't get this shit right, you're gonna take a major fucking L. And I'm like, yeah, I know, bro, I know. And I'm like, fuck, why am I fucking this up all the fucking time? Why am I not getting this right? And I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, yo, like I need to get this shit together. But all in all I made 200 or $364. But still, bro, like yo, Sonny, tighten the fuck up, man. But I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully, I can get my mind together, or I'm gonna be out this game. I was thinking today. I don't know how grown men sit at home and play video games all day today. Play video games all day. The stock market is like a video game to me, but it's also my life. But I'm grateful that I found this, and I'm grateful that I was mature enough and wise enough to study. So let's not fuck this up. I was just self motivation, self inspiration. But I did want to share this video that Tim Sykes um, posted. Give me a second. I'm trying to show you this. But I watch a few of his videos. I still watch Tim Sykes videos, and I watch some Steve Harvey shit. But this video right here, prepare for 2021 with 21 tips for penny stock trading. I watched it. It's probably like my second time watching it, but many rules applied to me, and I wrote it on a napkin to go over with you guys and myself when I watch this video again. Um, but he gave 21 rules, and I'm going to tell you for each rule that really resonated with me, and I felt like I needed to really improve on. So, of course, number one rule is cut losses quickly. I clearly, you see what I just finished talking about. I'm failing to follow that, and I really need to improve on that, or I'm out this fucking game. And if I don't get this right, I'm out this fucking game, and I can't afford that. Taking singles, not home runs. Okay, so if if the stock goes against me as soon as I get in, cut losses quickly is rule number one. But let's say if it starts to go with me, rule number two, take the gains, take the singles, not home runs. If I don't take the singles and I'm trying to go for a home run, this is where the snowball effects comes in, and I start to fail. And he spoke about this: take fucking singles, not home runs. And this is where I fail the most, because once you see me not taking a single, or once you see me fail to cut losses quickly, everything else starts to crumble, and I really need to improve on this part. When he said everyday learning, I'm studying every day, but I feel like I need to study more. Um, Not only that, I'm watching a lot of interviews because I'm still like kind of like, I won't say burnt out, but like distracted by so much shit in this world that is causing me physical and mental harm and emotional harm. So it's like I'm still slowly getting back into trading and studying, but I want to put more energy into everyday learning. Study hard. Um, Gritani, Huddy, Wolf says they study hours upon hours. I've done that where I even studied 22 hours in one day. Spent the whole day studying. I spend hours studying. I can spend hours studying, um, but because of I won't say my condition, but because of the situation I'm in, or I failed to put myself in, or I happened to put myself in, it's causing me not to study hard. But I'm doing it. I'm working on my way to get back into it and put myself in that position. Um, and that was rule number seven. Cutting losses, taking singles, not home runs was rule number two in this video. Rule number 7 was um, everyday learning. Rule number 8 was study hard. Rule number 10 was um, experience pays, and I put it in parentheses. I need more. I just need more experience. I need more knowledge from other traders. But I just need more experience overall, and that comes with just watching the markets, learning from others, and trading my damn self. Patience, uh, not trading. Uh, I need to learn that too. I've been trading every chance I get, and I feel like I want to trade every chance I get. But I need to know that sometimes I need to sit on my hands. I don't know what day it was, but I think it was on the 17th or the 18th when I traded ARVN. One of those days was really slow, and I still traded anyway, and that's what caused me to lose or put myself in a bad situation. So I need to improve on that. Rule number 12 was study when you get any free time. So when I'm driving or I'm taking a shit or I'm just laying in bed or whatever or cleaning or whatever the fuck I'm doing, I need to use that extra time to study. Like I know you, like I can set a couple hours aside in a day to study, but what about when I'm jogging? I can study instead of listening to music. I mean, I enjoy listening to music when I'm working out, but times like that when I'm taking out the trash or I'm gonna be spend 10, 20 minutes on something, I need to pop in a video and just listen to it. Same thing when I'm at work, and it's closing time, I pop in a video and I just listen to it. I need to do that more often. I need to get my AirPods so that I can be able to do that without the distractions of all the other stuff. So that's an area where I can improve on. Number 13 was I'm playing catch up, and I really am playing catch up. I'm playing catch up with all the traders, so I can be at their position. Like I don't want to compete with them or be like them, but um, in order for me to be successful like them, I'm playing a catch up game, and I'm trying to catch up to their knowledge so that I can start enjoying my life, taking breaks, living the life that I want to live. Um, um, you know, I'm playing catch up and going back to uh, uh, rule number 10, experience pays. I need more experience, and that's how I'm gonna catch up. You know, I remember when Stephen Ducks and Roland Wolf started studying. I was studying well before them, and Jack Kellogg. I was studying before these niggas, and nothing against them, but they started and then they just blew past me. I mean, they bought the course and they started putting in all the work, and I was just still watching YouTube videos, trying to learn off of YouTube and be successful off of YouTube. But that is not the case, you know. Um, them boys put in more work than me. Them boys, you know, paid the tuition with time and money, and I was going the cheaper route, and that's what I get. So that's my fault. Um, so I am playing a catch-up game. Number 14, it's a process. It really is. I'm seeing that every single day where it's like, yo, okay, I ask myself all the time, how do I get myself to the next level? I haven't watched every single DVD that Sykes has made. I haven't taken deep notes. I have a lot of access to information. I haven't studied it. So it's like, yo, it's a process. If I want to get to the next level, I know what I need to do. And I'm working on it, and I'm going to get it done. I need to be mechanical, like a process, and not emotionless. That's number 16, rule number 16, or tip number 16. Um, um, that's just being emotionless. I'm trading too emotional. I'm literally entering a stock, or I'm about to enter a stock, and I'm breathing heavy. I'm like, because I'm anxious. I'm going crazy before I even enter, and that's bad. I need to trade like a robot, and I need to be more fucking calm. And I think that comes over time. But I think I remember LX21 and another trader said that never goes away, but I need to improve on that because that's interfering with my trading. And then the rule number 17 says take the meat of the move, not targets. That's my problem. When I'm that combines with rule number 2, taking singles and not home runs. I'm failing to take singles, and I'm having a mental target, and then I fail to take the meat of the move. So I need to improve in that area. I need to take singles. Once I'm up 100 or $200, just take it. Once you're up 20 cents, just take it. Um, Trade volatile stocks. I've been slacking on that a little bit on Friday or Thursday this past week. I was trading stocks that were not as volatile. Um, I think not W, but CURO wasn't as volatile, and at first, and I traded it. One of those stocks I traded, and they weren't as volatile. Um, they're liquid as well, but I still got in, and I need to improve in that area. And then not only that, I need number that was rule 18. This one is 19. Expect the worst. This is like the one of the biggest rules because or biggest tips because before I get into a stock, if I expect the worst and I plan accordingly to the worst, I can always cut losses quickly, follow my rules, or gain because if I'm expecting the worst out of a stock, I'm expecting the stocks to squeeze as much as it can. I'm gonna have my tight risk. I'm gonna have a good entry, and once it hits my risk, I'm out. I am out, and that's what I need to improve on. So that was a really big tip that really got to me. So those are all the tips that got to me. But all the tips that he gave were important, just as important. Every single tip and rule that he gave was very important. But I think Tim Sykes, I thank you, Tim Sykes, and all the other traders that have taught me. I thank y'all for providing this information because it's helping me improve. He also mentioned he had 20 tips for 2020 that I need to go look up. So I need to remind myself to go do that. I wrote it down. Um, but that's what I'll do so that I can um, take on those tips and improve. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.